Hi, my name is Heijin, and I graduated from Tsinghua University. And I'm currently studying at Michigan State University, majoring in advertising and PR.
This is an interview session for Heijin, so nice to meet you, Heijin, and
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Like our first question will be, what jobs have you engaged in since graduating from the GBJ program?
I worked for TikTok, and I worked as a marketer, like marketing intern for TikTok, like global marketing team. And then it was really fascinating, and it like led a lot of like my future careers after I just participated as an intern of like TikTok, and it changed a lot in my life as well. So I would like to mention it first, and then after the graduation, I worked as an influencer, and also like I actually did my own business. So like I started my own like influencer things, and then like I uploaded video, and I cooperated with government agencies and also companies, as well as the other kind of organizations. So yeah, so I did my own business, and then I just started to work as a lecturer. So that I just gave lectures to government agencies and also government officers, and also companies marketer or the CEO or CMO. So yeah, that's my career. And then like for 1 year, I just worked as a researcher in in the National Research Center in South Korea, and I also participated for the government research and government business project, which is connecting the industry of South Korea and also the Dominican Republic. Yeah, and then now I'm currently working. I'm currently studying and working as a PhD student in the US. So yeah, that's my current job.
Did you study in the GBJ program, like a 5-year choice after graduation?
Yes, it is. Of course it is. Because, well, at first I decided to go China for my master's. I didn't thought about becoming an influencer, and also I didn't thought about studying in the field of social media. But then after studying in the GBJ program, a lot of things were changed. Things changed. For example, I took a class. It was like contemporary Chinese social media or contemporary Chinese media or Chinese culture. And in that lecture, I learned that Chinese social media is excessively growing and is significantly growing, so that that made me to fall in love with this Chinese social media and also like Chinese technology, so that it led me here to study about this kind of like short video platforms and yeah, its effect on the audience.
What's your most unforgettable thing at the Tsinghua University?
As I mentioned, I was an influencer, and it wasn't happened by myself. But then I think studying in Tsinghua just made me to try, or like gave me chance to become an influencer first for me. Well, I didn't know about this social media market or industry in China at that time. But then after taking lecture, yeah, I did it. I mean, I became an influencer, and I just try to upload the videos related to the Korean culture and also Chinese culture, and also I also share the video for like introducing Chinese university life and campus life. And so that is unforgettable memory, the most unforgettable memories for me as well.
How would you describe your study and life at Tsinghua University in 3 words or phrases?
My answer is my most unforgettable memories in my 20s.
So like you already graduated, so like are you keeping touch with your like GBJ classmates, and how?
Yeah, of course. My nationality is South Korea, and also like one of my colleagues is Korean American. So we were close to each other when we were studying in Tsinghua University, and then like after the graduation, we also met each other in the South Korea as well, and also we are still connecting even it was COVID, and even if we are separated from each of the country, but then we are still keep in touch with like social media, for example, Instagram and also LinkedIn. So we are keeping, and also WeChat as well.
Yeah.
We often try to get to each other by with this social media.
And like, do you have any suggestions for new GBJ students or like upcoming GBJ students?
Well, I would say I felt that in China there are so many opportunities that you can improve yourself, and also you can participate a lot of research conference or job conference or like other a lot of kinds of like media conference as well as a student of Tsinghua University. So you should really employ that opportunities and chances for your career, and also you can create a lot of network just by participating in those like activities that are open to you guys. So just catch your chances and catch your opportunity is my best tip for you guys. Yeah.
Why do you want to be an influencer in Kuaishou, and what kind of videos were you making?
I participated in the Dr. Daijia's class, the contemporary Chinese culture or media. Yeah. And then like in that class, I learned that Chinese social media are reaching out to the global market, and even now, like its influence is really huge, as everybody knows, and like as like maybe its worldwide influence is very huge. So I learned it from the lecture, and I thought it was gonna be a chance for me to learn Chinese in the social media industry as well. And then I just wanted to try and upload my video and share my stories to Chinese audience. So I started based on this consideration, and then I just uploaded sharing my Korean culture as a Korean, and also I share like I did some Chinese cultural thing as a foreigner, and I also like introduced like Korean language, Korean food, and also I also made some Chinese food, and I just sung Chinese song as well. And then I did a lot kind of things, and then try like several types of video. I found that maybe the contents of like sharing the story of Chinese university or campus life is really attractive to Chinese audience, so that I just kept uploaded those videos.
Can you share some tips for creating short videos, and what is the secret about becoming a successful social media influencer?
I would like to say two kind of things. The first thing you need to consider is that you need to choose which platform that you want to focus on. So, and then after finding out what platform to work on and focus on, then you will need to study as well. I mean, you will need to study what kind of like contents goes viral, and also what kind of contents work really well in this platform. So you will need to also study about that. And then after you are finishing those studies, then you will need to identify yourself. So we can call it just like personal branding. And then so you need to know yourself, what your like attractive points are, and also what our niche markets are. So like, and you need to consider like maybe some of people are really good at maybe introducing cosmetic things, and also maybe some other people are really good at making food. So you need to think about what you are really good at and what your attractive point is.
Also, like we are curious about like what difficulties did you encounter as Kuaishou influencer, and how did you overcome it?
For example, I had some hard time while I was doing influencer, because like influencer is also a kind of like famous person, and other people knew about me, and then I had a stalker as well. Yeah, and then like I didn't like say where I live, but then like some other people who don't know me just like left some gift in front of my house, so that I had to like leave um my previous house, and then I just need to move to the new house. So it made me like, yeah, it made me very hard for me. Yeah. And then like not only that point, I also I also suffered from like the experience that like the other people who don't know me try to open a new account in other social media platform, and then they just copy and paste my videos and contents, and just act like I uploaded, and just act like those account is operated by me and run by me. But then I was shocked, because like even I didn't know that account, and then when I know that accounts are existing, I found that some of the account have more than 100,000 of followers, and then maybe I don't know whether they did some frauds or did something wrong, but it was really creepy for me.
Yeah.
And how I overcame this is that I just called to customer service, and then I just blocked that account.
Yeah. You're currently like pursuing your PhD degree at the Michigan State University. So what advice would you give to like those who are interested in pursuing PhD program?
Well, I would not recommend others to pursue PhD program, because it's really hard. Even I really wanted to get into matriculate into those like university for my PhD degree, but then every day, every moment is really hard, and also so I just want to recommend that those who really want to pursue their PhD program, they need to consider and ask themselves more than 100 times that whether they really want to go, and what do they want to research for, and why they really need to pursue their PhD degree. Yeah.
How did the GBJ program background help you in being who you are today?
One is studying in China, but the other one is studying in China with the global aspect. So that made me here in today. So like I also have like ability to speak and communicate with Chinese people, but also I have some global aspect as well, so that I can here in Michigan, here in the US, I can work as a researcher, and also I can give the other students lectures about like introducing Chinese culture, and also introducing the media culture as from the global perspective. So I think those like it has Chinese aspect and also global aspects is the important points that made me now today.
So do you have any goals or career plans in the next 3 to 5 years?
I have nothing special, but like PhD degree requires like 4 or 5 years. So maybe in my future of like 4 or 5 years, my biggest wish and goal is to graduate a PhD. It's the biggest goal.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for like sparing your time today, Heijin.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, 加油 GBJ.